Three ways to reset to calm in 60 seconds or less. In this video, I'm going to be giving you three ways to come back to calm in less than 60 seconds or less. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Leslie Urbis. I'm a registered dietitian, a personal trainer, and a nervous system expert. If you don't follow me yet, please go up there and subscribe. But for now, let's talk about the three tools to reset your body in 60 seconds or less. Now, here's the deal. For the longest time, I would watch videos like this and never know how to implement them. So, we are going to discuss when these are best used and how. So, in the moment, your brain can jog this and you can use it in the moment instead of like, oh, I got to go back and watch that video again. All right. So, the goal is for you to remember this and move on. Tip number one. This is the easiest. Feel your feet on the ground. Okay, you're not sitting, or maybe you're not standing, maybe you're sitting or laying. Feel your body connected to the thing on the ground, the chair, the couch, your feet, whatever it is. The moment right now, do it with me, you feel that. You alert to your brain, I am safe. Your brain can't think about your feet on the ground or your butt in the chair if there is a saber-toothed tiger next to us, okay? It's just impossible. So, when do I use this? The moment the kid comes in the room screaming, the moment that you want to lose your cool because the dishes are all stacking up in the sink, the moment you see the dirty socks you've asked to be picked up multiple times, not picked up, the moment you do that, signal to your brain, my feet are on the ground, my butt is in a chair, my butt is on the couch. Signal it, right? Say it in your brain. Say it out loud. My kids hear me say it all the time. My feet are on the ground. 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 Right? Why? Because you remember this. So, first things first, when you do that, signal just that solely, just my feet are on the ground. And you repeat it over and over. I feel my feet on the ground. I feel my feet on the ground. I feel my feet on the ground. You cannot be in crazy danger and focus on that. Because if your brain has to get out, it's going to find a way. But the dirty socks, even though they feel like danger sometimes, or the sink feels like danger, or the kid coming at you screaming because somebody did something or whatever feels like danger, you can root here. Okay. The second thing I love, this is the one I love when somebody approaches you when there's a topic that you're not ready to handle at the moment. Let's say you've just finished dinner and your husband wants to talk about the finances, or you're driving to work and somebody calls you and like offloads on you, or you're driving to work and somebody cuts you off, or something along those lines. When a conversation or a piece has been breached and it's going to come at me, I love to do the heart hold. That's where I place a hand on my heart and a hand on my lower belly. And why do I do this? Because I signal to myself to go inward and to check inward with myself. So instead of lashing out, like, now is the time you chose to talk to me about this, like, I've got so much going on right now and you want to talk about this. Like, instead of just blowing up from the part of me that feels like, did you not even recognize I just took a deep breath? Okay. I come back into calm. Okay. I come back into myself. And then I say, inside, a part of me feels really annoyed right now by this. Okay. And then I will approach the question in different ways. Sometimes, if it's a boss or something, you have to go into it. Other times, when it's your husband, you can say, I want to talk about this, but I'm going to need 5 minutes. A part of me just needs 5 minutes. So I say this from a loving, kind perspective. Okay. Then my personal favorite, which is the one that I go to a lot when I am stressed, I am anxious, I have no idea, but my woman emotions are like all over the place. I don't feel like myself. I do a really long, forceful exhale, like I'm running a marathon and like needing to catch my breath. Okay. So I'm going to breathe in through my nose really big, and I'm going to exhale forcefully until there's nothing left and just keep breathing out until like you have nothing left. You know that like forceful, like I just ran a marathon, so I just got all those endorphins going. I've punched it out. And when you release and you're like, whoa, oh, you just get it all out and there's nothing left. There's no oxygen left. You have to gasp for the breath. That really releases this huge tension in your body and it just dissipates. So when you're extremely aggravated or frustrated for no reason, when you can just dissipate that and literally pull it apart And sometimes I have to do this breath over and over. I don't come from frustration. I don't come from anger. I use the tool to anchor back into who I desire to be. See, all of these things are things I use on a regular basis in my day-to-day life. There's just three things because I love these three things. There's 70 billion tips out there from millions of people besides just myself. And the thing is that we don't need more and more and more and more tips. We need to find the ones that work for us. And that's why I love this because these three things help me in different compartments of my life, right? Feeling my feet on the ground helps me when it's those little tedious, overwhelming things that happen billions of times a day, right? The heart held helps me when the conversation is coming at me and I'm not ready. Okay. And then last but not least, the forceful exhale is when my emotions are so much. I'm frustrated, I'm angry, and maybe I don't know why, right? It's like, I don't know why I'm frustrated, but I'm just frustrated. So I'm going to be like, "Wah," right? And I get it all out, but I'm not yelling. I'm just forcefully exhaling the breath to get it out of my body. And then that helps me. It's like I've ran a marathon. It's like I've done something with my body. Okay. The goal here is that we're not like trying to fix ourselves. We're not trying to do something. We're just coming back to the body that we know. Okay. And that body maybe still is in fight, flight, or freeze based on where we were at. But when we're back at that level of like kind of calm, we can have this amazing place for ourselves. Okay. Now, if you are tired of doing this alone, if you're tired of just endlessly Googling and finding out things, below this, you will find a link to my Come Back to Calm course. In this, you will find very short tips for yourself that will help you to know and use these tools on an every single day basis. Okay. Now, what this course is it's easy ways for you to come back to feeling like yourself again in minutes. They're body-based practices that help you to move through anxiety or pressure or something that just feels like this doesn't feel like me, so you can come back to feeling like yourself. Okay? Grab the course below. If you want deeper help, you can always book a call. But if this video was helpful, please go up top, like, share, and subscribe to my channel and send it to somebody, especially any other type of mom that you know could benefit from this. I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.